I would like us to invite the presence of God. Father God, we give you praise, honor, and glory. We pray that this meeting will be done decency and in order. Through it all, that your name will be glorified. You continue to bless this great August body, the Caribbean Association of Georgia. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
Amen.
Is Winston there? Winston? All right, our Vice President, which is Winston Thomas, is not on the line at this time. I will hand over to our Camille Fitzsimmons, our Secretary, to do the roll call.
Good evening, everyone. All right, so Sion Rodney. We know he's present. Christine Newton. Is Mr. Garfield Wilkes here? And Mr. Winston? Okay. Mr. Winston is not here? All right, that concludes my call for the board members. Thank you.
And with that being said, we're gonna have a song which is One Love by Bob Marley, representing, it's our Black History Month, and we all are happy to know that there is a time set aside that we can really be celebrated. I believe every day is Black History Month, but the recognition is given to us by Congress, by the House of Representatives, and more so by the government. So with that being said, I would like us to play that music. President will order the Christy Newton.
And just correction, Mr. Sion, that was the Black National Anthem. Yeah, sorry, guys.
Sorry, guys, it's a correction, the Black National Anthem.
In honor of Black History Month, yes.
Regardless, we are well represented, and I love that representation because sometimes we missed our history. And it has been said that a tree does not know where it's come from. It's like the tree exists with no root. And we know a tree, which is a root sinking tree, because the tree can be stem planted, is very much important, cannot exist. And if we don't understand our history of where we came from, it's like we're existing without knowing, what we can pass on to our next generation. a rich and great, great, great history, which I am proud of, and most of the Caribbean Association of Georgia, which we are very much proud of. We are one culture, one water, oneness, because we have one history that is so common. With that being said, I will hand over to Madam President, going to tell us about our fundraiser information and all the good things that is going on under new leadership.
So hello guys, hello guys, hello guys. Your president here have great things for you coming up. So at 6:30 today, we are kicking off our fundraiser with it is called Double Good. And what you get for Double Good, our association gets 50% off the proceeds. With you just buying popcorn, buy the normal thing that you normally buy. We have this information on the website. We have it on Facebook. Just click on the link, shop, shop, shop. The association raise funds, and you know we need funds to be able to achieve our mission. So Double Good is the our fundraising kickoff. It kicks off at 6:30 p.m. today. It runs for 4 days. Now, I need the Caribbean to show out, and I need them to show out within the next 4 days like you've never shown out before. So just go on the link on Facebook. You can go on the link on our website, caribbeangeorgia.org, and just shop for your popcorn. I bought some before and it tasted absolutely delicious. So help us and we'll get you tasty treats. The other fundraiser that we have coming up that we are starting up, and we will need your input on this. We started a Caribbean Association of Georgia shop. It's on our website, caribbeangeorgia.org. You click on CAG shop, and we have t-shirts there. We have mugs. We have little trinkets that represent CAG. We are gonna have the representation of your island soon. So if there's something that you'd like to see on there, let us know. We'll have it on there. This helps us to raise funds for the organization because we have a mission to achieve. We have to feed the homeless. We have to have our festival. We have to help feed the soldiers, and these funds help to do those things. So I appreciate you to go on our website, caribbeangeorgia.org. It's also on Facebook. Just click on the link and shop. Thank you.
Yes, good way to go. You see, we're stepping up a notch. We have CAG merch. So anybody you talk to, just tell them, man, look, support this organization. And just a quick nugget, it's not a part of our agenda. Quickly, I went to represent CAG this morning at the health walk in McDonough, and it was great. It was awesome. We had a great time, and CAG is able to be spotlighted in a great way. With that being said, we want to welcome Dr. Debbie. She is from Trinidad, and she's going to come and tell us what's health and wellness. You know, your health is your wealth. So here we are. Welcome.
Hello, hello, hello. Could you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
You can hear me. Great. Okay. Just a moment. I'm just going to introduce myself. So just give me a minute because I'm sure there's a lot of people that don't know me. One moment.
While she's getting ready, our Vice President noted that Winston Thomas is having some challenges at work in terms of his internet. So we'll give him a pass for today. So nevertheless, we have a capable board that will continue to cover when someone is not there. You're in great hands, just to let you know.
All right. So good evening, everyone. And my name is Debbie St. Hilaire, Nicole St. Hilaire. I am a retired RN of 35 years and a naturopath for 18 years. I'm from the Caribbean as well. My grandmother was a bushwoman, and I have seen what herbs and holistic measures have done for people. So this could very well be the reason why I chose this path. I am delighted to be here with you to speak on the science of good health. I'm very passionate about natural health and wellness living. It is so important for everyone to understand that you are what you eat. What you eat and drink today, walk and talk tomorrow. There is value in living a well-balanced life. We are wonderfully made by God with the ability to heal internally and fight diseases because of built-in intelligence in every cell of our bodies. Hidden in every cell is a chemical called DNA. And I'll be showing you some slides in a moment. The easy name for DNA is the molecule of life. Genes or genetic codes are a part of the DNA molecule. Genes are the instruction manual that makes our body work. We are made up of cells which form tissues, which form organs, and then which forms the body. That's how a baby is made. So genes tell cells what to do when there is an invader. Whether it's virus or bacteria, the genes will give specific instructions to the cells and guide killer cells stored in the immune system to attack, kill, and expel intruders. Our immune system has to be healthy for this to happen every time. Now, the cells of the body only see nutrients or toxins when we eat. They don't see a healthy smoothie or fried chicken or a burger. Healthy foods protect against heart attack, stroke, and most diseases. Healthy foods turn on the anti-inflammatory mechanism in the body, which no drug in the world can do. So what's good for the heart is good for the brain, is good for the cells. It prevents heart disease and cancer. A diet of high trans fat increases bad cholesterol and causes fat to harden in the arteries known as LDL, or the lousy type of fat. High salt foods, high sugars, this sends a message to the genes to increase the inflammation response. Blood vessels constrict, blood pressure increases, and then cancer, heart disease, and memory loss results. Be a detective and do your homework when it comes to food. Make sure that you read labels well. Inflammation is a pathway to most diseases. God placed in us a mechanism to protect us so that healing can take place in acute or sudden onset of diseases. But chronic inflammation causes stagnation, then blockages, and then it turns to growth. Sensitivity to certain food causes inflammation. Some foods like soy, dairy, gluten, eggs, corn, shellfish, and peanuts can cause symptoms like mucus, sinus infections, allergies, stomach discomfort like IBS, bloating, gas, skin problems, and so on. An elimination diet with foods can clear the body of allergens, those foods that I just talked about. Then the foods can be reintroduced gradually to find out which one is the problem. When the principles of health are violated, the immune system suffers and could no longer fight. And then you have premature death, which can result. So we need to ask God for wisdom to make good lifestyle choices and make changes before it is too late. Now, I want to show you, I'm going to share my, share my screen with you. Oh, I think you disabled participant screen sharing.
Go ahead and do it now. You can try it again.
Okay. I just wanted to share a couple of slides with you. One moment. Okay. Could y'all see that? It's loading, so just one split minute. Okay, now it's okay. It's telling me anyone with a link can edit. Is there another way to do this? Because it's not, I'm not able to do it. It's not coming on. Do I have to put my
Try
name
to
or
share it. Try to share it again and just press share. After you click what it is that you're trying to share,
okay, well,
press
yeah,
share
it says
again.
Natural Health, and this is Debbie here. Okay, so let me press share again. Hold on a moment.
Mm-hmm. So you press share twice. Share at the bottom?
Yeah, I did that before.
Yeah, okay.
So I just need to put my name in here, I think, and then send this to you so that you can see it. I think it's working.
If not, just send it in the chat and I'll be happy to share for you.
Okay, so let's do this. One moment. Oh, I really wanted y'all to see this slide because it's really, let me put this down in the tray. It's just not working. I don't understand that because it just worked a while ago.
Can you put a link in the chat?
That is on yours, right? Yes?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Not seeing it. 1 second. Hold on.
Okay.
Nope. I don't see that.
Okay.
Yeah,
So we'll
that's all right. That's okay. Well, that's basically what it is. I'm just going to read off what it says, but I really wanted y'all to see the pictures because the pictures is really so very important. So I'm just going to put this down in the tray. 1 moment. All right. So basically what it's showing here is some cells that I had.
I'm sorry, Miss Debbie. If you could try it one more time, please.
Okay.
I just made you co-host and maybe that was the problem.
Okay. So hold on a moment. Let me just click on the share screen here first.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Good. And then share.
Oh, there we go.
Okay. So you can see it now. Yes?
It's coming up.
Okay.
There we go. That's it.
Okay. Just move this out of the way. Okay, great. All righty. So here we are. These are what our blood cells are supposed to look like. They're supposed to be free floating in the plasma, just like this. When it's clumped together, that means that we're dehydrated. And there's a lot of people walking around who are dehydrated, and that's not good. Coffee will do it, so does alcohol, a lot of other things like that. That is one of the reasons why a lot of people have high blood pressure too, because the cells are dry and the cells are trying to get through the blood vessels. So this is just a picture. We have 20,000 genes in each cell, and genes are a part of our DNA. So you can see that, okay. The next one is that sometimes there are inherited defective genes from families, but when we do the right thing, those defective genes does not affect our health. But when we do the wrong thing, eat the wrong foods and the wrong lifestyle, a lot of stress, then the defective gene is turned on. All right, now I just wanted to show you, see the cell right here? Could you see what I'm showing you right here? Yes, everybody? Could y'all hear me? Yes, okay. All right, this is what good cells look like. But you see, there is a foreign something there. And then this is the killer cells that come to engulf this bacteria or virus or whatever it is, because this person's immune system is good. So that's what happens when we have sicknesses in our body. The immune system comes to our rescue by sending killer cells. There's a mechanism to send it directly to the spot. All right. This one here is just, this is just like the human body is like a plant. We're supposed to be healthy, but a lot of things can make us sick. And then when it goes from one stage to the next, that's when we have problems. And food does matter. I just mentioned it a little while ago. Food matters. We are supposed to eat healthy foods and not unhealthy foods, because all this type of things is better when you go into a supermarket to buy around the edges of the supermarket, fruits and vegetables, meat and such. In the middle of the supermarket, there are processed foods with dates expired dates on them. So that's not the best practice. All right. Now this, you see these cells right here? These are water and nutrient-starved cells. Your cells are supposed to look at this. When we go to the doctor, usually they will give you blood work and tell you this is wrong, but you never get a chance to see what your cells look like. You know, and this is really when people come to me and they see this, they know they're in trouble because it's either that they have digestive problems, they're not digesting their foods properly, and or they're, you know, not drinking enough fluid. One person said to me, can I just drink juice? Would that be good enough? The thing is that you cannot wash your hands with juice. Therefore, you cannot wash the cells of your body with juice. So we need to have a balanced plate, you know, more vegetables and less carbohydrates. You know, I mean, we can have 80% of the food that is good and 20% of the food that we like, but we need to have balance in this. All right, so this is inflammation. These are some of the things that is caused: breast cancer, lung cancer, arthritis, joint pain, allergies, asthma, diabetes, and, you know, this type of thing. I want to go a little faster because I don't want to take up much of your time. Okay, we just have like 10 more slides to go, so be quick with it. All right, so there are 7 food that triggers inflammation. I did mention that before, and it's everything dairy that you might probably, some people have situations with skin problems, you know, others it's internal, but these are some of the guilty foods that would cause inflammation triggers. And so we have to be really very careful as to what we're eating if we have problems that does that. Okay, so the symptoms, the irritable bowel syndromes, sinus infection, and these are some of the things that I have mentioned. This one especially comes from dairy: bowel problems, sinus infections, arthritis. It is so very important to take probiotics to help your bowel, you know, on a daily basis. This here is from gluten, sugar, and red meat, migraine headaches in some people, mucus, they're lower immunity. People are more prone to infections, you know, when this happens. So this is just some of the food intolerances I thought I would mention. So when you are unsure of a food sensitivity that you might have, you need to eliminate all 7 foods at least for 14 days, for 2 weeks, and then introduce them slowly, one at a time, until the trigger is identified. All right. So these are the benefits of colored food. It is so important, colored foods, because they fight inflammation at the cellular level. We live and die at the cellular level. So really and truly, it behooves us to make sure that we eat the right type of foods that would give us the health that we need. So the blue, purple foods, these are some of them. They fight inflammation. The orange and the yellow foods improves blood vessel elasticity and healthy eyes and skin and digestion. Red foods are for the heart and the blood vessels. The green ones are for the body and liver detoxifications. And the white foods are for the immune support. So I just thought I'd just mention that. All right, vitamins and minerals are very important too. We don't make vitamin C in our body, so a daily intake of at least 500 milligrams is very important. And vitamin D3, for us that live in cold climates, we need to have at least, this should be IUs, 2,000 to 5,000 IUs on a daily basis for bone health and heart health. You know, it's very important for us to have this. Vitamin B complex for nerve function. Vitamin E prevents cell damage. And the magnesium, of course, for pain relief and to help the muscles. The selenium for the thyroid. And the omega-3s for bone health and for brain health, for heart health, and all of these things is very, and memory. Omega-3 is very good for memory. And then probiotics, very important for colon health as well. Alrighty, so some of the herbs I'm going to just mention here. Turmeric is a king of herbs. It fights inflammation and keeps the blood from getting thick. Many older people take aspirin, and when we get older, there's a tendency for the blood to be thick, especially when you lead a sedentary lifestyle. You don't do as much walking, as much. That's why sometimes people who retire and they just sit on the couch, they just die, because you need to move in order to live. These are some of the other foods that help blood sugar: ginger, garlic, rosemary, basil, and especially cinnamon is very good. And for blood pressure, crushed garlic, hibiscus flowers, and kidney health is parsley. All righty, so I just have 3 more slides to go. stress. I just want to talk briefly about stress because recently I had a lady that comes to me and she said, oh, I'm doing everything that I'm supposed to do, but with food, but she still had a problem with inflammation and pain, and a lot of different things were happening in her body. And this was because of the high stress. Also, high stress will make the blood sugar go up because of the cortisol levels. So it's very important for us to try to manage our stress the best we can, because there are 1,000 chemical reactions in the body when we have stress. And if left unchecked, it can damage the cells. All righty. So the response to stress, I just thought I'd mention it, is deep breathing, just go walking just to get your mind off of things and try to manage and control perception about things the best way you can. The stress reducing exercises, we have high negative stress, which is like hostility and worry and fear. And then we have a low negative stress zone, hopelessness, helplessness, and so on, depression. Then there's a stress-free, high positive, which is joy and happiness and courage. And the low positive is contentment and relaxation and gratefulness. So these are some of the stress-reducing things that we need to incorporate in our lives so that we can be healthy. And lastly, the big question, how do you make changes? We have to change the way we think. Very important. And the big four, the food, rest, stress, movement, and of course, water. I forgot to mention that. Water is very important because our bodies are made up of 80% water. So put your thoughts into action one at a time. This practice will become a daily habit, and the habits will become routine. It really can be done. So I hope that you enjoyed those cells. I mean those slides. I know I went kind of fast, but I just wanted you to get the gist of what I was saying. Thank you.
We just want to thank you for that informative health talk. And I always believe that your health is your wealth. It's only one you. And if you're not taking care of you, you cannot take care of anyone else. So
Right.
Thank you once again. And I want to encourage everyone in this year, I call it taking action. So you can start taking action in something that you learned this afternoon. Start drinking water, start exercising, try to get in the stress-free zone. So once again, thank you, doctor. And if you want
you're welcome.
your information in the chat where you're located, your office number, so we want to get contact with you and make you probably the primary doctor, you can put it.
Certainly, certainly. Thank you so much for having me. I'll be here.
Welcome. On behalf of Madam President of the Executive Board, we want to say thank you, and the members of CAG. Thank you very much. With that being said, we have a licensed health and life insurance. Peaches is going to come and talk to us about life insurance.
And before Peaches come on, one of the reasons that we did this today is because today we kicked off our health and wellness and in McDonough, and Sion represented us and represented well. So we just wanted to follow up with what you do after that walk and make sure that you guys are on the right path. So when festival time comes, you guys are ready.
Why dude call you out like that, boy?
So Ms. Peaches, the floor is yours.
Okay, can you hear me?
Hearing you, but we're not seeing anything.
Yes, Peaches.
Oh, I don't know what's going on. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
I'm sorry, I'm not able to enable the camera, but I want to say good evening. Good evening, and thank you to the Caribbean Association for allowing me the opportunity to share with you and your listeners this vital information on Medicare insurance. So Medicare, if you can hear me, are you there?
Yes, we hear you loud and clear.
Oh,
Peaches,
okay.
do you have a new?
Medicare,
Oh, sorry. I was trying to tell you how to turn your camera on.
Go ahead.
If you have a new computer, there's a little knob, a little notch at the top of your screen if you're using a laptop.
Yes.
Just feel it at the top. There's a little knob up there. You want to turn that knob on.
I don't have a knob at the top.
Okay, move on then. I'm sorry.
Anyhow, I'll just move on if it's okay with you guys. Just want you to know that Medicare is federal health insurance for anyone 65 and older, or for some under the age of 65 with certain disabilities or conditions. For people new to the world of Medicare, it can feel like you need an advanced degree to understand even the basics. You've got your Part A and B to make up original Medicare. You've got your Part C, also known as Medicare Advantage, which contains your Part A, B, and D. Then there is Medicare Supplement, also known as Medigap. And so with all the rules and regulations, enrollment windows, and possibilities of missing out on benefits, I am here to help. I am here to help you make the choice, the right options, and for plans within your area. I am here to help you make the right plan choice for your health condition. Now, the question many ask about Medicare are, when do I sign up for Medicare? If I'm still working, do I sign up for Medicare? And some are asking, when is my initial enrollment period and what will be my monthly premium? They did a survey that shows that many people, approaching 11% of people age 64 and older, know what they should about Medicare information. Only 11%. 60% of people know nothing or very little about Medicare. And nearly 43%, that is 64 years and 9 months, are still asking their neighbor or their Uber driver about Medicare because they don't know what to do. Hence the reason why I am here this evening to share with you. I am Peaches Wadowiak. I'm an independent licensed advisor, and I'm here to help service you, especially my Caribbean people, because like the survey shows, 60% of us don't know much about Medicare. And I want to help you and your family members to choose the right vehicle for better health as we get older. And I want to share a secret with you. I find that the older we get, the more sick we get. I have never met anyone who tells me they're much in better health at 65 than they were at 30 or 40. Not yet. So I want to help you choose the right insurance for Medicare before you make the wrong choice. And I do it for free. And you're going to say, why would I do it for free? I work independently with the plans in your area. I get the same pay from the insurance, not from you, no matter which plan I choose. but I choose this career so I can help my people and seniors get their better plans so they don't have any regrets. Because once you choose a plan, you might have to stay with that plan for a very long time and not able to change it. So, for those of you who need help with Medicare, for those of you who are unsure, for those of you who are racing towards 65, I can help you. I want to help you. I want to help you navigate the ins and out of Medicare. I want to help you with the basics. So we can review your options of health and prescription drug coverage. I can help you know your out-of-pocket costs before you sign up for the wrong plan. And I choose this career later in life because I realized how few of my people know about Medicare and know how to apply for it. Many of them think it's just automatic. One client asked me just the other day, do I have to be proactive and sign up with Social Security before I turn 65? And I was very happy she asked because many of us are so prideful, we don't know, but we don't want to ask. I am here for you. Thank you, Caribbean Association, for the opportunity to share with your listening audience. I am Peaches, and you can reach me at my phone number. I do one-on-one house calls. I can sit down and go over with you, your health options, which plan would work best for you in your zip code. I am at 770-865-1698. And as I stated, I'm an independent licensed advisor, so I know my stuff. Thank you and have a good evening to all.
Thank you very much, Peaches. And if you could gratefully and welcoming and warm to put your information, type it into the chat, that people can, go after you in terms of the information provided on the chat, because Medicare is very, very much important. Many people feel that they have to retire to enjoy Medicare, but that is not true. So you can put in information and we can help people to foster a better living. With that being said, I would like our Secretary Camille going to do a quick Wheel of Fortune for us. Inside the 3 games, we're going to do 2 for the interest of time.
All right. Thank you, Sion. Thank you so much to all the guests. Awesome presentation, very informative. All right, so I'm going to ask just a couple questions, as Sion says, and if you you can answer the questions, and the first one who answers correctly, you just put the answer in the chat. You get to spin the wheel of CAG Wheel of Fortune. All right, so the first question, those of you that were here earlier, the song that we played, Christine, are you able to play just like 3 seconds of the song that you played earlier? The Black National Anthem?
So she won't be able to play the song. Can you?
Okay. All right. So the song that played earlier, the first question is, who wrote that song? Who wrote the Black National Anthem? First person to get it, the correct answer in the chat, will be the one to spin the wheel. All right. Jeopardy music.
Where do you go to type that in? Save? Do I save
on the chat?
Okay.
Just put it in the chat.
Okay.
That your answer in the chat. Yeah. So the first one to answer it correct in the chat. So Okay,
But
let's see. Michael, Chris Scott says Michael Cooper. And Lift Every Voice and Sing. Yes, that's the name of the song. Lift Every Voice and Sing. Thank you, Carlene. Who wrote it? James Weldon. Woo! Let me see his correct name here. James Weldon Johnson. We'll give it to you. Yay! We have a winner. So you get to spin the wheel, the CAG Wheel of Fortune. Go ahead. Round and round we go. Here we go. Who's going to win the big prize? One of the big prizes. All right. Where do you land? I can't see it. So, oh, there, 10% off CAG merchandise. And Christine was talking about it earlier. Woo! All right, Carlene, thank you. Put your email in the chat so we can, go ahead and issue your prize. All right, congratulations. Okay, so next question. This is a real hard one, so I want you guys to put on your thinking caps. All right, this is all related to Black History Month. Okay, Martin Luther King Jr. was born in what city? Martin Luther King, civil rights activist. We all know who Dr. King was born in what city? Woo! Who did that? So Jackie Watson. All right. Yay! Jackie won. All right. That was a real hard one. You guys have to think about that. All right. So Jackie gets to spin the wheel. Round and round we go. Go ahead, wheel. Woo! CAG Wheel of Fortune. Who's going to be the big winner? All right. What's going to be the price? 10% off CHE merchandise. All right, great. We have lots of mugs and caps and t-shirts. So, hey, you get some wonderful merchandise, and you could go to our website, caribbeangeorgia.org, for more information. All right. Thank you so much for participating. And I give it back to you, Sion. All right.
Yes. Once again, I'm happy to be the Sergeant of Arms of this great organization, be a part of the great board under our new leadership and great leadership. Christine, our president, Winston Thomas is our vice president, Camila, our treasurer, and Garfield, Camila was secretary, and Garfield is our treasurer, and I'm the Sergeant of Arms. We're glad to serve the community. We're glad to meet your needs, and we're glad that you can be a part of us. So with that being said, in our meeting for today, we want to thank you for your participation and your continuous service to us and to help us as we grow this great organization. With that being said, the time is 5:44, and I want to declare that this meeting is adjourned and this meeting is adjourned. Have a blessed and productive evening. Get home safe, and I pray that you will have a fulfilling evening with you and your family. Thank you.
Christine, we can't hear you.
Thank you so much, guys, for joining. I hope you have learned quite a bit today. And we will follow up with your discount codes for our merchandise so you can get your merchandise. I'll have it out there for you, and I'll personally email it to you. So we have Chris and Jackie that's supposed to get a discount code. Am I correct?
No, Miss
Carlene?
And
okay, Carlene. Okay, so I will have that for both of them. I'll send you the code. It's going to be CAG 2024. So I'll let you know, but I haven't put it on there yet. Sorry, but it's going to be CAG 2024. So you're going to use that and on the site and get your merch, get your CAG merchandise. I appreciate all of you. Remember, get your popcorn starting at 6:30 today, and CAG gets 50% of the proceeds. Share it with your friends, share it with your family, share it with your mama, daddy, sister, cousin, friends, everybody. Let the Caribbean show out, not only for festival, but for this fundraiser. Thank you so much. Have a great evening.
Before you go, I want to indulge you for one more second.
It was wonderful.
Peaches,
it was
could you
wonderful.
put yourself on mute? Miss Peaches, please put yourself on mute. Sorry, Sion.
Yeah, and see to Jackie's question, we should not let it go notice is that we are a newly elected board. Well, the president is a newly elected president. Most of us on the board are re-elected. This is our first meeting. So minutes from this meeting will transcend to the next meeting. And our treasurer's report will start from next one because this is the administration that just swear in. I just want to make that clear. So once again, thank you. Have a great day.
Thank you.
Good night. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.